Hey everybody, what is happening? H2H, I am back for more Madden 16 Ultimate Team gameplays. Got home, figured I'd knock a couple of these out, see what was going on. I guess we got the update today, so a lot of things changing in there. Um, some of the cover stuff. Guys should be better playing the deep ball, I guess, stuff like that. I mean, there was a handful of things. I think they fixed some route swapping, glitches, but that little thing you're doing out of the that Raiders Open set there, the flip trips Raiders, those flip trips, those still work. I tried that today, so that didn't mess with anything. Um, I imagine I've heard some nano blitzes don't work now, so no one's gonna be crying about that. But I'm sure there's a bunch that probably still do, right? So it just depends, I guess, what people are running on there. And we come down and see if we can put it dry. I see that we get the ball on this one end. I can see that homeboy was cutting me up some man-to-man stuff out there. So at that point, I knew I can get CJ out there a little up and in, little stuff. But he's blitzing heavy. And if guys are going to run these, he's got mid blitzes and stuff like that. And if guys are going to run a lot of these man blitzes, heavy stuff in the middle, what's real easy to do is start hitting these bench type routes out there and your running back stuff. So that CJ stuff going to kick it out. We just about get that move past him. Don't know if it necessarily needed to make that one in there. It's always tough to tell where the running backs, the receiver is going to block your guys, though. A lot of times they end up coming to the outside. So again, I anticipate him running up the middle. He blitzes again up the middle, gets a free guy on me, but again, we have that out there with the running back on the side. So definitely, we'll have to continue to run that if that's what he's going to be hit me with. I'd like to run some other stuff in the offense and get some other plays in. Some stuff maybe I hadn't ran in a while, but unfortunately, again, you always at the mercy of what the other guy's doing on defense. So you still got to try and beat the coverage. So it's what it'll be. Come down. Look at these. He's getting a decent drive put together on this one. First down there, and try and get through these two. Falling asleep on the screen pass there. That will happen from time to time whenever I mix up, and again, your man coverages normally do pretty well with that, but a lot of the zones, if I'm not paying attention, I've got a user out there myself to really get a play on it, and I will forget about that, and I overrun the user. I got the right read, got the right break, but I overran the play. Just unfortunately what it is. But we're gonna come down and he throws it in the back of the end zone, and Pat P's gonna take that. So unfortunate mistake on his part there. He had a decent drive being put together, and again he's running some blitzes. I'm trying to do some other things. I figured I'd try a different run, test something out there. That didn't work at all. So. And I'm trying to run a good man beater here, but it just takes too long to develop right there. And then he gets a sack, unfortunately. So I end up just putting the ball out. And I do apologize, because of that. Oh, we're going to get the mean sack on you, buddy. Where are you running? But because of that download, all my settings got defaulted back to 100 on my sound. So, the audio on the background is a little bit higher. And we're going to take this one. Oh, geez, the blockage is just too easy. I didn't have to do much. We're gonna dance. We're gonna dance. Why not? You know what? After that first, I figured it deserved it. I didn't get enough points on the board. They would come out, give it the easy one. And I don't know what happened. Dude, didn't have anybody out on routes, and he should at least been trying to reroute his guys. I don't know what he called there. That was such an odd play. It just everything was froze there. I was like, what do we do here? We got Hayward out there running around. I almost get that if he was in bounds. I would have had to pick on that one. You guys get a nice call, wide open there. He runs a decent amount of hurry up, but I do try to skip through it because it's just taking too long. You don't want to watch all the in between stuff. So he would run that from time to time. He gets the under right there, so just flipping that one. So now I'm kind of trying to keep an eye on that route, just to be sure. I know he got a couple on that, so. Anything coming across to the side, and we're going to jump behind, and we got that, taking that one, and he switches guys, he dove also, so we're going to dance again. There we go. He hadn't been throwing at me, but we finally were able to hold down long enough and run up and steal a pass from him, so that was good. I think it'd been a couple games before since I had a user. No one really been throwing at me very much, and I missed the one earlier, so it's good to at least get one in the game. So, happy with that, obviously. So go down, see if we can get this ball back one more time, score again on it. Really just close this out. So it's going down. Nice play on it. reading the in, and some of those times, those delayed in routes are the ones that will sometimes I will forget about, coming across, and I will sometimes vacate that. I do sometimes. That's another route I will occasionally sleep on, those deeper ins. So just all the stuff after the beat you're trying to keep in mind, and unfortunately throws that up bounce. We've all done now, and that's kind of one of the bad things. You're running out sidelines, and even if I don't push it, in that side, it'll sometimes just throw them out of bounds. Oh, coming up for the jump, and I can see that that was one of the guys. The guys playing the ball a little better. They knock it down, whereas I think you get a better percentage. And we come out expecting a blitz. Oh, we get that nice juke on that one. Swinging around, buddy. Just almost clipped my guy and held me up, but we still managed to get through. So we're going to take that, beat the blitz again, because, again, I figured that's all he's going to run at me from here on out was just man blitzes. That was it, over and over again. So take that one down, and really sucked here because it actually froze, and then it said that he was disconnected after that. I lost connection, and I come back to the main screen to find out the game didn't even count. So I just rolled right into another one, and we drew up the Panthers again. That's right. The bandwagon is on fire right now. They're undefeated, right? So here we go into wide trap. As you see what I'm trying to do in here in one of my sets, I'm taking basically my tight ends, and I've got some decent blocking one guys out there. I ended up picking up Barnage, pulled Eifert out of a pack. And I've got Delaney Walker, just a lower end one. So I've got all three of these tight ends on this outside to block for this. So that's how, like the first play of the game, I'll set that up so that way I don't got to mess with it later. And there's still enough I can get the decent receiving out of that for whatever I need. So we'll come out there. We're going to run our first offensive play, wide trap. Look at the blocking. Look at the blocking on there. Nice little move in there and out, and to get out of my way. And my own players is the only one who even had a chance on me there. So we're going to fly on in, man. We are flying on in, dog. So, we were just getting the showboat moves on. It just kept happening to this all these long run stuff, man. I was just having fun with it, just sometimes you do, you don't, you know what I mean? It's more the fun in there, and maybe lead to people quitting more often. I don't know, because of stuff like that. But either way, man, we have a good time today. That's just how it was with it. We come down now, and let's see, we got a 2nd and 6, and this guy's got the fullback dive offense. I've heard of people like this, but I hadn't really messed with it much. So I'll leave a few of these in and out. But I came out in a 3-man front, the passing stuff like I do, and you know me, I will be like stubborn about that stuff also. I just kind of do that. I'll wait and just say eventually, hopefully he passes or he'll fumble if he keeps doing the same thing. That's what I was figuring. Come down. We've got that cross route covered. He's going to go for the deep one, and we've got the pick. And, hey, it worked out. It worked out, and that's why I do that, But eventually I would have had to done something else if he just kept running if he didn't cough it up. But we'll get this one out, and I didn't really like the route there. I felt it was a questionable throw, so get that one. Oh, my goodness. Totally had A coming across wide open, and I just throw to the wrong receiver right there. I've thrown very few picks this year, but unfortunately that was a bad one. That was a bad one, man. But that's all right. You're going to always have the mistakes, and the game will get you sometimes. You just got to overcome that stuff. We know that. But dude's got good field position there, and putting together a little bit of something. And, and again, I've got more of a wider front out there for the outside runs, but I was leaving the inside run available on that, and I think he catches it there. And so just how that one goes, running like a cover 2-1 in their stock. So I was, again, probably thinking more of the pass, and I switched right at the end there to a D lineman, so I'm not even able to make the play. I would have ran out there and had a shot at that ball, but like a fool, I switched at the very end thinking I was going to go to the other side linebacker because I thought the play was going that way, and ended up on a D tackle. So that's just a break sometimes. Come out there, and I decide, you know what, I'm just going to run some hurry-up offense here for 1 minute. And just kind of screwing around with it, man. Kind of just out of it, man, for whatever reason. We're gonna go, and I subbed out CJ2K, and I pay for it right here because McKinnon drops a wide open, man. Hits him in the hands, and he puts it on the ground for me. But we'll get this back, so we'll have to put CJ back in on this one. Just get a 1-play rest. Come down. We're gonna get almost there, just about a little bit out, 30-inch out in there. So we end up getting stuffed up there and going to go for that. And we get this one pretty easy.
not bad. So moving it fine, and I decided to be real foolish and call myself a nice timeout and kick the field goal 1st and 10 there as the first quarter expires. Real proud of myself for doing that one. That was an excellent move. So we come out 10-8. 10-8. We're doing the guy lots of favors for some reason out here, you know. But see if we can make a play, and Khalil coming off the edge, big sack. We running just messing around a lot in the big dimes, and where Khalil is actually defensive end on that, so Russian end. And in the future, I'd like to put probably like a Joey Porter right there in that same spot. It'd be pretty good. Lobbing that one up, and lucky that didn't get picked for him there, man. Yeah, that's but I still can say at least oh jeez, I just missed that zone altogether. It's a nice route, delayed route, but I'm saying at least these jump balls, it seems like you have a better shot at defending them now. It definitely is playing a little bit better from what I've seen so far in the 2 games where it came up. And somehow this guy just goes free in man coverage, like nobody even runs out with him, man. So that was a cool little glitchy play that he ran there. I don't know what happened with my defender who was supposed to be on him, but then again somebody jumped also. So what it is, he's trying to get outside, and nah, we're not gonna do that one. I definitely was giving up the middle, to run at. That was kind of the weakness in the defense. If you can see right here, it's huge gaps. I'm trying to pinch him, sometimes crash him, but if you don't run in there and get a user in the box when he runs, you're gonna be in trouble. You can stuff it, but you're also given a big chance. So continue to do that. I try for the under one, and we've got homeboy Gim on the other, and get out of my way. And we take this one down, and I think it's probably gonna be time to dance again. Just a little bit, right? So on a roll with that tonight, man. So 17-8 there. So that's the end of that quarter. So the it all worked out. We take the 9-point lead, basically into the third. So we can live with that. Come down if we can actually get a stop out here also, and should have had a pick. Oh man, I'll be dropping that. But if I get the turnover here, I figure get points. He's definitely going to be done at that rate. And I don't know why he cut back. Like he actually had yards. He left a decent play on the table by cutting back. Totally miffed that one, man. It's just no good. So 4th and 12, we're gonna just launch it up, and they ain't gonna work out for you, bro. So that's just like conceding at that point, right? So that's just what it is. Not as competitive as hoped, man, but that's just what we got played out today. So I figured it'd be worth at least putting something out for you, better than nothing, right? See y'all next time.